think this experimental phase is gradually coming to an end, and we're now moving to the infrastructure phase. You're going to see XRP and Stellar XLM, which have not been just tokens, they have been strategically engineered and positioned for more than a decade now to be the very tools to address the problems we've been talking about on this channel. And it also opens the doors for institutions like the CFTC to classify XRP as a commodity. Now we're seeing the legal frameworks that are similar to the same frameworks we have for gold and oil. Why does this matter? It matters because this means now banks, hedge funds, sovereign institutions, they don't have to operate in an environment where there's this fear and legal ambiguity. And the Clarity Act doesn't just make XRP safer and even XLM, it actually unlocks the possibility now to bring this into the mainstream. And that's exactly why institutions are slowly integrating XRP into their treasury operations and going to be using this, of course, for cross-border payments without the fear of legal risk. I do believe XRP's status eventually will be treated as a commodity, and that will basically position itself as a digital equivalent to gold. The frameworks that have been outlined by the very same institutions that pretty much run the freaking world, they are actively enforcing these kind of rules and regulations from the top down to ensure that the new financial system has some sort of anchor, which is gold. They're establishing the frameworks where they can pretty much set the stage for mass adoption of compliant technologies, sure, but it's going to be a system that is going to be designed to maintain stability. Stability, in my opinion, is trust. Trust is metals. So you're seeing the same qualities that have historically been associated with traditional banking and even gold-backed reserves.
I don't think there's actually been a real stablecoin invented out there yet, but I think that we may be able to create the first ever real stablecoin with real assets backing it. And so the ultimate goal is to improve the accessibility, the transparency, the provenance, and the trust behind gold and moving gold around. And so we've got a pretty heavy initiative focused on trying to work with a broader group of the refiners, the banks, the traders, to come up with a system that is gold backed and allows us to move gold around quickly, freely, with confidence, with trust, and with transparency, and actually ultimately provide gold as an alternative to the US dollar.
Currency devaluations, I've been complaining about that for a long time. And I believe that we will all eventually, and probably very much sooner than a lot of people understand or think, we will be all at a level playing field, because that's the